Hi guys, welcome back to episode 5 of my Moto3 career on MotoGP21. If you'd seen last video, you see we had quite a good race at the Spanish Grand Prix. Managed to win it quite comfortably. But obviously here we are at the French Grand Prix. Not particularly looking forward to it. It's not one of my favourite tracks, but we have to get it done. Here we're going through all the offers from our personnel managers, different teams that potentially could be interested in us. Most Moto2, which are very low probability. We're not interested in moving up just yet. We want to kind of get a season completed in Moto3 first. We have managed to complete a development area for the frame on the same weekend as the French Grand Prix. Straight into qualifying here. Using slightly worn tyres, again just the way we work. Get a lap time done. All practice wasn't going too well, so we'll see what time we can get here. So about to start our flying lap. And let's see where we can get positioned on the grid for the start of the race. Quite slow on the exit out of the chicane there, losing a bit of time. Although in the first sector we are nearly a second quicker in pole position at the moment. Very slow into the turn here, into turn 7. Very wide as well. We're down to about half a second quicker than pole position, which is still good, but it's not particularly great if we've lost half a second in one section. Coming at the final few corners of the lap. Around the final corner, we managed to set a time of a 1:47 flat, which does get us into pole position to start the race.
Inside the pit, where the team is waiting for the ride from the Moto3 class starting grid, where riders and engineers are talking over the last few details before the race.
So we're running a fresh medium on the front and a fresh hard tyre on the rear.
The French Grand Prix.
See if we can get a good start. Hopefully by the end of the season we'll have got the hang of these starts. So as usual, we're dropping back. Dropped out to 4th there from the start. Not great through the chicane, lost a lot of time on the group of 3 ahead of us. Then try to push too hard again, catch up. End up going very wide there, nearly losing another place. Actually, we do lose another place. Nice and defensive through the double right-hander there. Just don't want anybody trying to push up the inside of us and maybe knocking us off the bike. Very aware of Antonelli behind us. See him giving us a tap there. Just let off just because I don't want to lose the bike at all. If I lose a place, then I'll just have to gain it back elsewhere. Using the power of our bike on the straight, fly straight past him. Cut the track a little bit there going into the chicane. Didn't really feel like I did, but obviously that's what the game's thought. Just quickly having a check to see how far behind he is. You can see the front two now starting to stretch away as well, which I'm very conscious of. Along the back straight here, trying to use the power again of our bike. Managed to outbrake there as well into third. Very bad chicane, and end up losing that place straight away. Running a bit hot there and smacking the back of him. Luckily, didn't fall off the bike. Obviously, we've just got a little bit more cautious on these things. Again, using the power of our bike past the KTMs there. Nearly losing the back end there. Just trying to put the power on a bit too aggressively, which then slingshotted us across and we ended up cutting the track as well. We've lost a lot of time there on first and second. It gives us a bit of clear space as well just to run our own race. Good little battle there around that corner. Just managed to get the acceleration on us. Obviously we know we have the top speed though. A lot of better chicane there from us. Helps to keep Acosta behind us. See him just trying to get past. But because we're on the same line, they just tend to hit you instead. Just trying to pull out a gap again. Just obviously we are very cautious and conscious at the fact that if you hit it with an AI, chances are you're going to fall off the bike, and I don't really want to lose all of the position, especially after such a good race last episode. So we've got about a second gap, both in front and behind. But look behind there just to check. Make sure we're not going to get dive bombed up the inside into this chicane. Again, just trying to put the power on a bit too aggressively in the back end, just slips a little bit. And then trying to stop too aggressively and end up dropping the bike. Now down into 17th. Out of the points. Not great for our championship, but now we've got to fight through the pack. We've got 3 laps, so let's see what we can get done. You can see everybody's kind of just in their own little groups. So if we can pick off one group, then we can focus on the rest. You can see here the power of our bike now coming into play, as we managed to nearly overtake 4 riders there. Oh, get a bit of a nudge there and end up going wide and getting taken out, which isn't great for our race. On the restart there, I didn't actually bother looking. We ended up knocking off another rider as well. So we're now dead last. We're fighting 3rd earlier in the race. We're last. We have 2 laps to see what we can get done. See if we can salvage any form of points. We managed to salvage 1 place there. There is a big gap, the next group ahead, but we'll see what we can do. I can see the group ahead of me, which is obviously making me focus on them. Ride that bit harder. See, we're pushing because we're 1.5 seconds nearly quickest than our fastest lap of the whole race. We actually get the fastest lap of the whole race as well. Managed to half the gap to the group ahead of us, about half a lap. think this is going to be another race that we just kind of have to take on the chin. Nothing we really could have done about it. The first accident, yes, was our fault. We went in a bit heavy into the corner, held the front brake a bit too much with a bit too much lean. Obviously we did start to climb again. And the second accident, it's just nothing we could have stopped really. Got knocked off by the AI. It happens. We're about to start our final lap. See if we can salvage any more places. Won't make much of a difference because I very much doubt that we'll get into the point. We'll probably drop a few places in the championship that we've just gained from the last race. Which just means we're just going to have to fight even harder in the next one. Using all the track there just to get as much power as we can. Basically force our way up the inside there. Again, using the power of our bike to overtake a couple of bikes and get in touch with these ones. Obviously it is pretty much too little too late. We nearly end up getting knocked off again there. We do. You can see how things are just totally out of our control. We were just riding our own race there and ended up getting hit from the back. And it seems to lock you together. And obviously they just knocked us off. So 28th isn't a great result. No points for us.
The stars of this exciting race are finishing the final lap. Let's take advantage
And
of
our
these
rivals obviously scoring quite well. So we actually only dropped one place, which I'm surprised. I thought we'd drop a couple more. We ended up dropping 3 on the constructors. Right guys, that's it for this episode. Please like and subscribe and come back for more episodes and follow this career that we've got in Moto3.